Phase of marketing: product, price, place, and promotion. I'm late. I gotta do a show.
Live on tape from Capture Production Studios in beautiful downtown Bridgeville. It's Consumer Sense with Dr. Audrey Gusky. Tonight, featuring Mike Geiger from Moe's Southwest Grill. Here to make sense of it all, Audrey Gusky.
Welcome to Consumer Sense, where we share consumer tips and trends of what's happening in the Pittsburgh marketplace with you every week. I'm Dr. Audrey Gusky. On this week's show, we will focus on loyalty cards. Now be honest, how many loyalty cards do you have in your wallet or on your keychain? How many do you actually use? We will give you some tips on how you can take advantage of Advantage cards. We will talk to Mike Geiger from Moe's Southwest Grill about their cutting-edge loyalty program and how they incorporate technology into savings for you. We will tell you which favorite Pittsburgh brands you can vote for this week in the Pittsburgh Business Times Brand Madness competition. Iron City Innovations takes a look at ways Pittsburghers can market their new inventions. We will be saving you a lot of dollars and making a lot of sense for you on this week's Consumer Sense. Have you voted for your favorite Pittsburgh brands this week? As we told you last week, the Pittsburgh Business Times is giving Pittsburghers the opportunity to show our support for our favorite brands. Through November, the Pittsburgh Business Times will be sponsoring the Brand Madness contest to decide what is Pittsburgh's top brand. 64 of Pittsburgh's iconic brands are competing each week. Last week's round one involved matches between Pittsburgh destinations, and the winners have been announced. The Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra squeezed out 50.5%, or 1,386 votes, to make it to the next round and beat out the City Theater. Also making the next round were the Pittsburgh Zoo and PPG Aquarium, the Andy Warhol Museum, the Heinz History Center, the Carnegie Science Center, PNC Park, the Civic Arena, and Kennywood, the strongest leader, which received 94% of the vote. Congratulations to all the winners. This week's round two of Pittsburgh's Brand Madness involves Pittsburgh products. Here are some of the matchups. Iron City Beer versus Rolling Rock Beer. Sarah's Candies versus Brewster's Ice Cream. Zambelli Fireworks versus Zippo Lighters. The Terrible Towel versus the Clark Bar. Heinz 57 versus Starkist Tuna. Wow. This is a great opportunity for you, Pittsburgh, to show your loyalty to your favorite brands and help crown Pittsburgh's favorite brand. Go to www.pittsburghbusinesstimes.com and cast your votes. Rally behind your favorite Pittsburgh brands. Next week, we vote for visible Pittsburgh venues and places. Personally, this week, I am voting for Iron City Beer and the Terrible Towel. In the news this week, for Moe's Marketing Minute, a recent study by Constant Contact found people interact with their favorite brands on Facebook far more than any other social network. The study looked at the online consumer behavior of almost 1,500 consumers. The study found that customers like brands on Facebook because they're a customer or because they want discounts and promotions. 77% of consumers said they interact with brands on Facebook through reading posts and updates from the brand. Good news for businesses. Over 50% of consumers said they were more likely to recommend a brand to a friend after becoming a fan on Facebook. And half of consumers said that they were more likely to buy a brand since becoming a fan. 78% of consumers who like brands said they like fewer than 10 brands. Interestingly, 76% said they have never unliked a brand on Facebook. Advice to marketers for brands to make their mark on Facebook. They have to share interesting content, minimize their marketing messages, and don't send too many updates. That's Moe's Marketing Minute for this week. Visit Moe's Southwest Grill in Collier, Robinson, or Market Square. Moe's, home of the popular.
Welcome to Moe's!
Greeting and pop culture inspired menu and atmosphere. Moe's Southwest Grill is a fun and engaging fast casual concept serving a wide variety of fresh, made-to-order Southwest fare. So what's the deal with loyalty programs? Are they a consumer's friend or foe? And should consumers get caught up in the rewards card craze? We're going to tell you everything you need to know about loyalty programs and what you should look out for. 86% of us use some form of a discount card. The average consumer subscribes to 14 loyalty programs and only takes advantage of 6 of them on a regular basis. Rewards card members spend more money than non-members at that particular store. Now here are some tips so you can make sure your Advantage card doesn't take advantage of you. Privacy versus savings. You have to weigh the advantages of sharing personal information versus saving money. Sure, when you subscribe to a loyalty card, you'll be saving at that store, but at what price? You will have to share personal information, and your contact information could be shared with third parties. But 86% of consumers feel the benefits of saving money far outweigh the costs of giving up some privacy. Information is power. We usually think of profiling as bad news, but consumer profiles can be good news for consumers. Organizations will give you exactly what you want and need if they know who you are. Stores know what is in our shopping carts. Retailers keep tabs on what we're buying and our buying preferences. They learn our buying habits through these loyalty programs. Stores can then send you personalized coupons on products you use and discounts for items that are related to your lifestyle. Get smart with your smartphone. Don't have your keychain weighing you down with all those key fobs. Use your smartphone when you check out. Many retailers, like Moe's Southwest Grill, are using technologies in their loyalty programs, which allow you to use your smartphone instead. And they may text you or send you emails with additional savings. Sometimes when you're in the store, how cool is that? Not till death do you part. When you subscribe to a loyalty program, don't think you're wedded to it for life. If your lifestyle changes or you don't like the program, opt out. It's not brain surgery. Simple is better. Loyalty programs that are too complicated and have too many rules are not worth it. The rules should be simple and easy to understand, and the rewards should be easy to redeem. Use it or lose it. How long can you sit on your loyalty points? What if a company closes its doors? What are your rights within loyalty programs? Use the points within a reasonable time. If you hear a company is having financial problems or may close, use those points immediately. Once the store is closed, you have no legal rights to use those points.
Hi, I'm Terry Wardenis, president of the Gateway Clipper Fleet. Come on down to the river and see America's most livable city from the decks of one of our riverboats. You're going to have a great time.
What are you doing?
Tooling around.
On a day like today?
No, I'm tooling around.
Does your workshop look like this? Need some tools for an extra special project? Are you a professional sick of paying high prices from the superstores? Then come to Toolin' Around in the heart of beautiful downtown Bridgeville. If you're looking to buy a quality used tool or need fast cash, then come on down to Toolin' Around. Come on down to Toolin' Around.
We'll always be home.
Sports.
I actually have neighbors that I talk to instead of Boston.
Go Pens. It's everything.
The new mango one is it? It's really good. It's really good, nice and sweet.
Mom and Dad are probably watching.
I drank it the first time it came out, and I've been drinking it ever since.
Me and love Iron City. You got to support your own city. I lived here all my life.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Butler, Pennsylvania.
Massachusetts.
Marysville, Pennsylvania. Washington, PA.
Shadyside.
Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh, man.
Hi, I'm Terry Wardenis, President of the Gateway Clipper Fleet. Have your wedding, social, or corporate event aboard one of our riverboats, where you'll see a moving portrait of America's most livable city. Your guests were going to have a great time.
Many restaurants are developing loyalty programs to keep their customers coming back. One of the most efficient, customer-friendly loyalty programs we have is the one developed by Moe's Southwest Grill. With us today is Mike Geiger, Pittsburgh franchise owner, to share the story and tell a little bit about their very high-tech but high-touch customer service loyalty program. Mike, great to have you here in Consumer Sense.
Thank you much, appreciate it.
Now tell me about this program. How exactly does it work?
Well, what we wanted to do is come up with a program that did away with the old buy 9 punch cards, did away with needing to carry a credit card. Because a lot of times what would happen is somebody puts their investment in. They buy 9 burritos, for example, at Moe's, and they bring in their card to redeem for their 10th, and they lost it. So very frustrating for people. The second thing we want to do is integrate technology. I'm a big believer in using the tools that are available to us in the technological world. So we thought if we can find a program that gets rid of the paper, gets rid of the cards, and allows our customers to use something new and unique, we could really create an experience that isn't experienced anywhere else.
Yeah. Now, how is it working for you guys? What's the advantages to Moe's to use this program?
So the program we use is called Plum Rewards, and it's based on solely being your usage and your traffic within our store is tracked by your cell phone number. So every time you come through, you enter your cell phone number, it tracks you. When you earned a reward or we need to contact you, we send a text message. So what's happened is inside the first 10 days that we had, over 1,000 people sign up. We have 5 different locations here in the Pittsburgh area. So over 1,000 people immediately out of the gates. We've been doing it for just under 2 years, and we have 18,000 people now registered within the program, tracking loyalty. But more importantly, for me as a business owner, gives me direct access to my customers.
That is great. Now, how do you know it's being successful?
One of the largest indicators of success is obviously subscription rate. So we've had a lot of people adopt it. It's different. No one else does anything like this. So we do get our hiccups from time to time. We'll get complaints from people that I don't like the text message, or I'm not very comfortable with text messaging. And you have to deal with that. But we know it's successful because of not only the number of people that have opted in, but we can track trends. So we see how often somebody uses it. And the vast majority of our customers that are subscribed into this program use it every time they come through. And we can see on a daily basis the trend of you specifically, Audrey. Perhaps you came in twice this week and 3 times the following week, and maybe you went away for a couple weeks and didn't come at all. So it gives us the ability to see that not just people sign up and maybe show up once in a while, but actually see who our heavy users are and that they do it quite often.
Now, Mike, a lot of times people get really nervous with information being shared with various retailers. But to me, it seems like this is fabulous for consumers because you really get to know their buying habits and you can provide them with exactly what they want. So it's a win-win for everybody.
It is, and we give an option. So when you sign up for the program, it's a simple process. You enter your phone number and you're asked, do you wish to receive direct communication from us at Moe's, or would you prefer simply to track your loyalty? So you have a choice. And it depends on what parts of the city. It's ironic that it really does fluctuate, but say 50% of people say, just use it exclusively for tracking my loyalty, and another 50% say, sure, if you need to contact me, you want to tell me about a special program you're doing, maybe you want to tell us about an event that you're going to host, feel free, contact me directly on my phone, and it's a great tool.
Yeah, it is a great tool. Now, do you have any stories that you can share with us that you've used the card, customers have used it recently that's been, really successful for you?
Yeah, we've tried a couple different things, but one of my favorite stories to tell just happened a few weeks ago. We had a really bad rain on a Monday, and I used my store in Market Square downtown specifically because it's walking traffic. Bad weather equates to less business, much more so than anywhere else. So we had a really bad rainstorm in the noon hour on Monday, which could be as detrimental as cutting business in half. And the same weather was supposed to happen on Tuesday. So I let kind of what will be happen on Monday, and we saw a significant drop off in business. And on Tuesday morning, we went into our database, and everyone that had opted in from Market Square specifically, so we knew that they live and work near downtown, we said, come in. Any burritos, $5 today. That day, saw no drop off in business. We had nearly 100 people come through and get their $5 burrito.
So it's a win-win for everyone.
It is. It truly is, because our loyal customers get the opportunity to hear from us directly in a special scenario. We get the ability to keep our business and manage our business the way that it needs to happen. Everybody wins, and it was a great day for us.
Yeah, absolutely great day. Now, I have to admit, I am one of Mo's favorite customers. I am so loyal, and I love your food. And I love the notion that it's, customized, and you have so many, environmental things, healthy, vegetarian types of things. Tell us a little bit about some of the trends that Mo's is taking advantage of.
Absolutely. We really do try not only to take advantage of existing trends, more importantly, we want to set trends. We want to be a trendsetter, and the loyalty program is a great example. But things along the lines of being healthy options. We have over 25 fresh, what we call fresh-free ingredients. So you can customize your burrito, your taco, your quesadilla, your salad, any way that you like. And we don't charge you extra for it. Everything is set as a kind of a flat line price, and you decide how you want it made. In terms of being environmentally conscious and health conscious, all of our proteins, our meat, all of our steak, ground beef, chicken, pork, grain-fed, free-range, cage-free, hormone-free, and it's a commitment that we made not just at Mo's in Pittsburgh and not just maybe here and there. It's a commitment that was made nationwide, almost 500 Mo's locations in this country. Across the board, we hold to this consistency within the brand.
That is great. That is absolutely great. So you're committed to the community as well, because you're very involved, and you're committed to your customers. I like that. And your customer service is really cutting edge as well.
We try. We always like to give a very warm, loud welcome to Mo's anytime you walk into our location. Let you know that we know you're here and we're ready to serve you.
Oh, you definitely do. Well, once again, thank you, Mike, for joining us, and it's always great to have a trendsetter on the show.
Thank you much.
Thank you.
We'll always be home.
Sports.
I actually have neighbors that I talk to instead of Boston.
Go Pens. It's everything.
The new mango one is it? It's really good. It's really good, nice and sweet.
Mom and Dad are probably watching.
I drank it the first time it came out, and I've been drinking it ever since.
Man, I love Iron City. You got to support your own city. I lived here all my life.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Butler, Pennsylvania.
Massachusetts.
Marysville, Pennsylvania. Washington, PA.
Shadyside.
Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh, man.
Hi, I'm Terry Wargenis, president of the Gateway Clipper Fleet. Come on down to the river and see America's most livable city from the decks of one of our riverboats. You're going to have a great time. Hi, I'm Terry Wargenis, president of the Gateway Clipper Fleet. Have your wedding, social, or corporate event aboard one of our riverboats, where you'll see a moving portrait of America's most livable city. Your guests are going to have a great time.
Well, Kathleen, I see that you have quite a few of the loyalty cards. I wanted to ask you, how many do you actually have?
6, 7, I think I have 14.
Wow, 14. And you have some on your keychain as well?
Yes, so 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18 loyalty cards. That's quite a lot. Now,
Yeah.
how many do you think you use on a regular basis?
Definitely use Giant Eagle, the Petco, and I used to use the Hallmark a lot, but I don't live near a Hallmark anymore.
Okay.
Probably only about 3 that I use on a regular basis, 3 or 4.
Interesting. Now, do you think you're saving a lot of money with these loyalty cards?
I know I save with the gas for the Giant Eagle. That's pretty much why I use that one. And yeah, I do think I'm saving money.
We found, because the economy is so tough, that a lot of people are using loyalty cards to save money. Do you use any loyalty cards, Jane?
I do, and my family does. My dad's actually obsessed with the Giant Eagle fuel perks, and he will go to the Get-Go and buy things like Claritin when we don't have allergies, so that he can get more bonus points on his gas and save money.
Does he really?
Mhm.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
So he finds that he's able to save significant amounts of money for the family budget.
Especially on gas, which is one of the hardest things to be able to buy for your family and keep up with the economy these days. It's a really great way to be able to save money for your family.
Do you use any other loyalty cards at all?
The Shop and Save Advantage card, even Petco tracks points. Just almost every store now has some sort of a program where they're able to reward you and keep you coming back for more purchases.
Loyalty cards are interesting, and I do understand that they can be useful for discounts, but to me it seems like an extra hassle sometimes, because you can have a loyalty card for every different store that you shop at, and it just gets too much for me to handle. And I'm more simple. I'd rather just have one credit card or cash. You also have to provide more information to the store, which maybe I'm uneasy about sometimes.
Now that a brand new NFL season is upon us, it may be a good time to say goodbye to your heavy, outdated tube TV and welcome a stunning new HD TV into your home for the big games this fall. Prices on HD TVs have dropped over 20% in the past year, so now may be the best time to buy. However, for many, the questions remain. What should I look for in an HD TV? What's the difference between plasma and LCD? 1080p or 720p? Well, this week we're going to help you answer these questions so you can make the best selection for your money and for your Steeler Sundays. First, let's start with the basics. Plasma versus LCD. For plasma HD TVs, screen size begins at 37 inches and ranges all the way to 65 inches for home use and an incredible 150 inches for commercial use. Prices start as low as $500 and can reach up to several thousand for the largest units. Typically, you get what you pay for in both plasma and LCD. A budget plasma model will usually have lower contrast that will deliver a picture with less punch and clarity. Cheaper plasmas will also have difficulties upconverting standard definition programs to HD quality, which may result in a grainy look on the screen. Plasma TVs use phosphorus to generate light, which means they can be subject to burn-ins on the screen if a static image is left on the TV for an extended period of time. However, many newer models now have features to prevent this. Due to the phosphorus elements inside plasma TVs, they are best used in darker rooms or set away from direct sunlight, as to avoid annoying reflections that will severely inhibit your viewing experience. LCD, or liquid crystal display HD TVs, range from desktop-friendly 15-inch models up to 65-inch widescreen wonders. A 26-inch LCD TV can sell for as little as $230, a bargain for the dramatic increase in price quality over the standard TVs. LCD TVs are immune to burn-ins and can be used in any room with any amount of sunlight, since they won't reflect the light and produce glare. The most important spec on a new TV is the resolution. Many of the TVs on the market will indicate a resolution of 720p or 1080p. Buying a TV with 1080p resolution will give you the maximum detail available for all HD content, such as video game systems, Blu-ray players, and streaming internet video. Purchasing a TV with 720 resolution will suit you just fine for most standard definition programming, but may have trouble reducing signals broadcast or recorded in 1080p, which may result in distortion or affect clarity. When shopping for an HD TV, consult a sales specialist about the available inputs on any specific model. Be sure to discuss what types of devices you will need to connect your TV in order to ensure that the model you want to purchase will be able to accommodate them. When you are purchasing a new HD TV, keep in mind that you're paying for the stunning picture, not the audio. Most large TVs include poor speakers and function best when hooked up to a home theater system or some other type of external audio. Good luck buying your HD TV, and good luck to our Pittsburgh Steelers as we get ready for another great football season. Happy viewing, Steeler Nation. This week's Iron City Innovations looks at an exciting opportunity for Pittsburgh inventors. INPEX, the Invention and New Product Exposition, America's largest invention trade show, held its 26th invention show this summer at the Monroeville Convention Center. INPEX provides an opportunity for inventors to exhibit their inventions and make contact with companies interested in licensing, marketing, or manufacturing new products. Companies conducted searches for new products to add to their existing lines, as well as gave feedback to inventors. Some of the companies that were represented were Sky Mall, Tupperware, Clorox, Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, and Church & Dwight, which markets Arm & Hammer, OxyClean, Brillo, Nair, and First Response. Iron City Innovations, the first snap top can, the first aluminum cans, the first light beer, revolutionary inventions in packaging and products. That same creative spirit continues to drive them today. When it comes to their beer and their customers, Iron City settles for nothing but the best. Hope you enjoyed the show. We have fun doing the show every week, and we're happy when you tune in. But we want you to get even more involved. Go to our website, draudreygusky.com, if you missed any of the previous shows. Like us on Facebook, Consumer Sense, and follow us on Twitter, @ConsumerSense. This week's Consumer Sense sensible moments were: make loyalty cards your friend. That means have fewer cards and use them more often. Lose those cards you use occasionally, and make sure you understand how the loyalty program works. Subscribe to online loyalty programs by companies such as Moe's Southwest Grill. They have incorporated cool technologies into their loyalty program, which makes it easier for you to save money and time. Do your homework when it comes to buying your HD TV for the football season. Now's a good time to buy a new HD TV because of the sales, but make sure you know your plasma from your LCD. Catch us next week. We will look at Iron City Innovations and keep you up to date on the latest marketing news in Moe's Marketing Minute. Remember, Consumer Sense provides you with valuable consumer tips and a behind-the-scenes look at marketing to uncover retail secrets. Consumer Sense gives you consumer power. We hope you tune in every week. Thanks for joining us on Consumer Sense, where we make sense for you.